please take a look. And if you are ready, enjoy Zahhak. Thank you.
Good morning. Who here wants to hear a story? That doesn't sound like you want to hear a story. Who wants to hear a story? It almost sounds like you want to hear a story. Who here really, really wants to hear a story? Ah, perfect. Well, today I am going to tell you one of my most favorite stories. It is an ancient Persian story. It is the rise and fall of the Serpent King, Zahhak. Our story begins with the magnificent King Jamshid, the ruler of the 7 realms of the known world. He was generous and virtuous. He had all the fairies and demons under his command, and the whole world prospered under his authority. In order to pay homage to their king, his people built a magnificent throne adorned with gold and silver and precious jewels. On the first day of spring, the demons and fairies carried him on the throne up into the sky and over all the land that he ruled. Jamshid's majesty was revealed as a divine light, like an illuminating sun around his head. The people celebrated that day and called it the New Day, Nowruz. But there is more to this story. As time passed, Jamshid became arrogant with power. He believed that he is the one who created the world and that everyone owed everything to him. Because of this arrogance, the divine light was taken away from him, and his authority crumbled, and he lost his kingship. It was not long before another power-hungry ruler was gaining control in a neighboring land. His name was Zahhak, the Serpent King, and he was an insecure and power-hungry ruler. One day, the devil disguised himself as a cook in the king's court and prepared delicious meals for King Zahhak. The king was delighted with the food and told the devil he could have any reward that he desired. The devil deceitfully asked Zahhak if he could but please kiss the king's shoulders. Zahhak agreed. But as soon as the devil had kissed the king, he disappeared. And from the very spots that the devil had kissed, 2 vicious serpents grew. Shocked and frightened, Zahhak did not know what to do. He summoned all doctors from across the land, but no one could cure him. The devil returned again, this time disguised as one of the doctors. The devil told the Serpent King that the only cure for his suffering was to feed the serpents the misery of others. So, the king embarked on a reign of tyranny across all the lands, and since Jamshid had lost his power, the Serpent King easily took over and became the fearsome new ruler of the 7 kingdoms. He made Jamshid's beautiful daughters his servants. But that did not make him happy. He called for dancers. But they could not make him happy either. He called for musicians to entertain him day and night. But nothing could distract the serpent's hunger. Zahhak's tyranny continued for 1,000 years. But, as fate would have it, what goes up must come down. One night, Zahhak suffered from a frightening nightmare. He dreamt that a young warrior with an ox head mace attacked him, and no matter what he did, no matter how far he ran across the 7 kingdoms, no matter what tricks and deceits he tried, each and every time that warrior with the ox head mace defeated and overthrew him. Zahhak woke up shivering. Immediately, he summoned the court astronomer to interpret his nightmare. But the astronomer dared not to answer him. After 3 days of silence, the brave astronomer came forth and said, "Soon a baby named Feraydun will be born, and he shall grow up to overthrow your rule." Enraged, the Serpent King sent out scouts everywhere in search of this baby Feraydun. The scouts searched far and wide across the city. They soon spread out to villages around the city, and they searched farther and farther and farther, but they could not find this baby Feraydun. Meanwhile, in a small village, far, far, far away, a woman named Feraydun gave gave birth to Feraydun. Out of fear that Zahhak's scouts would find her son, Feraydun asked Balmoye, a beautiful cow, to take care and nurse her baby. So, Feraydun grew up with the beautiful Balmoye, the cow, as his nurse. Some time passed, but eventually, Zahhak's soldiers heard that a baby boy was being hidden far away in the meadow. The Serpent King scouts found Feraydun, but before they could take the boy away, Feraydun rescued her son and ran away deep into the towering mountain range. Once there, she met a wise old shepherd. She introduced herself and her son as refugees from the king's tyranny. The kind old shepherd took Feraydun in and cared for the boy for many years to come. With time, Feraydun grew up, and he became a wise young man with the strength and ability of a fierce warrior. When Feraydun realized that the time had come, she told her son of how the evil Serpent King had taken his father and his beloved cow away. Feraydun was filled with the passion and desire for justice, and so he left his mountain home and he traveled to fight the evil king, Zahhak. On his way, he met Shafae, a blacksmith who was also a victim of Zahhak's tyranny. Feraydun asked Shafae to make him an ox head mace in memory of his beloved cow. Shafae agreed. And for 3 days, he toiled on that mace. When it was finally finished, Shafae returned and he gifted Feraydun with the mace. And the pair began their journey. As they traveled, a massive army of oppressed people gathered, ready to fight the Serpent King with them. They came from all corners of the 7 kingdoms, from cities, from villages, from towns, and from cities, all joining their power together with Feraydun. However, in order to reach the king's palace, they had to cross a large river called the Avanru. Crossing the river seemed impossible to everyone. Everyone but Feraydun, who used his cleverness, his knowledge, and determination to discover the way to cross it safely. And he led the army across the raging river, one by one by one, until each and every person had made it across safely. an epic begattle began! The armies fought for 7 days and 7 nights. They fought across every acre of land. During that battle, Feraydun made his way to Zahhak. The Serpent King attacked Feraydun, and the two struggled, but Feraydun was too powerful for him and beat him back to the ground. But before Feraydun could finish Zahhak, the angel Sorush appeared. The angel decreed that the Serpent King's last hour had not arrived. Instead, he was to be imprisoned in a cave in the mountains. When the battle finally finished on the 7th day, Feraydun imprisoned Zahhak in the deepest cave in the tallest mountain, far, 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 far away. Feraydun became the new king and brought freedom to Persia. He freed Jamshid's 2 beautiful daughters. And prosperity flooded the land. Feraydun was reunited with her son, and the people came from far and wide to see the magnificent new king. On the day of his coronation, a celebration called Mehragan was held, which people still celebrate to this very day. And they all lived happily ever after. Thank you so much. My name is Leila. I have been your storyteller today. Our wonderful puppeteers are Ian and John. Our lovely, Our wonderful musicians are Hedayat and Yahya. And of course, our wonderful creative director and performer, Hamid, who's going to share with you. Yes.